Silence in groups is not accidental. In every group, there's always one person who barely speaks. Not loud, not attention seeking, just quiet. And most people assume one thing: they're shy, they're insecure, they have nothing to say. But psychology says that assumption is often wrong because silence in groups is rarely accidental. In fact, many people who stay silent are processing more than everyone else. Silence isn't absence of thought, it's control. Let's break down why some people stay silent in groups, according to psychology. One, they observe before they speak. Silent people don't talk just to fill space. Their brain switches into observation mode first. Psychology calls this situational awareness. They subconsciously notice who is speaking, what emotions are present, and how the group dynamics work. Before saying anything, they ask themselves one question: does my response add value here? Most people speak to stay visible. Silent people wait to stay accurate. That pause you notice? It's not hesitation, it's analysis. 2. Their emotions run deeper. Some people stay quiet because their nervous system reacts more deeply. This is known as high emotional sensitivity. Group conversations create constant stimulation: opinions, jokes, interruptions, subtle judgment. For sensitive minds, this overwhelms the brain faster. So instead of reacting impulsively, they pull inward. Silence becomes a way to regulate emotions and protect mental energy. They're not detached, they're self aware. 3. They don't seek external validation. Many quiet people don't speak because they don't need constant approval. Psychology calls this internal validation. They don't feel the urge to prove intelligence, dominate conversations, or compete for attention. If a topic doesn't align with their values or feels meaningless, they simply opt out. Not because they lack confidence, but because their self-worth doesn't depend on being heard. 4. They think in depth. This is where silence is most misunderstood. Some brains respond fast, others process deeply. Silent people often belong to the second type. Their mind doesn't jump to conclusions. It builds connections. They think in layers, context, meaning, long-term impact. By the time their thought is fully formed, the conversation has already moved on. So they stay quiet, not because they're slow, but because they refuse to speak half-formed thoughts. So the next time you notice someone quiet in a group, don't assume they're empty. They might be observing, protecting their energy, processing more than everyone else, because psychology makes one thing clear: the loudest voice isn't always the strongest one, and the quietest person in the room often understands far more than they say.